Today, I will be playing the role of a content creator for a fictitious company called Blade Coffee. As a content creator, it's even faster and easier for me to create content with the two new enhancements of Salesforce CMS. We have mass content import and new content types, including images and documents. Images now can be managed like other content, including access based on CMS Workspace and syndication based on CMS channels. Let's see how it works by getting started in the Salesforce CMS app and going into my Blade Coffee workspace. As a content creator, particularly for B2B commerce, it's not unusual to manage thousands of images or different types of content at one time. With mass content import, creators can go manage content faster with the ability to upload content in bulk from different sources at once, instead of creating individual images to external URLs. If you have your content in an existing CMS and you want to move it into Salesforce CMS, or if you have references to images that reside in an external digital asset manager, you can do that with our new import functionality. For example, if you have multiple content types, then you can zip them up in an import media content zip file. Once I have a zip file containing the data of my content, representing the metadata, in my desktop folder, I can select that zip file to be uploaded. The upload should take 10 to 12 seconds. Once it's uploaded, I'll be notified that my upload is complete. Check for an email about the status of your import. I click refresh, and now I can see the newly uploaded items in my workspace. And just like that, my job is done. Now let's take a look at the brand new content types from Salesforce CMS, including images and documents. With images in Salesforce CMS, you'll have a consistent management experience as other types of content. For example, control access to contributors and channels in your workspace, allowing you the ability to determine where it's appropriate to use content, or in this case, where it's appropriate to use these images. First, I'm going to show our new images and documents capabilities. Instead of creating a new piece of content today, I want to upload an image from my desktop. Let's go ahead and upload the Marquez coffee filter. From here, I can provide additional information about my image, including fields such as title, alternate text, and URL for thumbnail. With the alternate text field, I am able to better capture metadata and describe my image. Moreover, the thumbnail URL field is applicable for an external image where you could have a full URL for a high-resolution image and a thumb URL for a lower resolution image. So I think this looks good. I can save this as a draft or finish by selecting Publish. My new image content is ready for use. If I need to translate the text of this image, I can mark this ready for translation. But for now, I'm happy with what I have and I'll keep the image as published. Similar to the new template for images, I can also create documents. And with the out-of-the-box documents, I can use any file type. But today, I want to upload a product manual in PDF format. I start off in the same authoring workspace screen as I did for images. I can select source by uploading file from desktop or link to URL. I will upload from desktop, and I can even add a title. Click Save Draft. Now let's say I want to see where my uploaded image is being used. With this latest release, the workflows have been improved, including options and versioning of different types of content. For example, version history and used by. Let me demonstrate this by showing you how I can author another type of content, such as news with images. We'll select the image I created earlier, the Marquez Filter Coffee. Here I can create a title for my news, add body in the rich text editor, or even select a banner image. With this release, we also have the Content Selector, which allows me to browse published images inside of the workspace, where I can view my contents in either table or tile view. Now, if I go back to the Marquez Filter Coffee image and look to the right-hand side of the page, I can see the version history and used by section. Under version history, I am viewing version 1 and its status as published. As we scroll down to the used by section, I can now see that my Marquez Filter Coffee image is being used by my news. So this is a new functionality we didn't have before where images weren't managed inside of CMS. And now, if you want to do image management like archiving or perhaps the image you're using is incorrect, you'd be able to go to where it's being used and remove it or add something else.